Hey guys, Nick and Danny here at Movement Art Jiu-Jitsu, and we're bringing to you guys the Fuel Hunt Technique series, and in this series, we're looking at the arm saddle position. So in this entry, we're gonna look at how to utilize the bump by motion to get to our arm saddle, a position that's more popularized from a passer's perspective, where whenever I'm looking to enter a passing position and the person looks to frame my shoulder or even reaching for my shoulder, I'm able to intercept that arm by grabbing the wrist and then coming with my bottom arm to put a kink in that arm, rendering it into an underhook. And you can see how this is going to be useful when it comes to getting our arm saddle. So how do we apply this same concept from the bottom position? So sometimes we're playing our open guard here, and rather than having someone push and put weight into our leg, they're either framing us, or maybe they're in the motion of reaching for our head, trying to club us, looking to attach some weight to our upper body. So when this is the case, they're framing us or reaching, I'm gonna look to intercept the wrist with my cross hand. So as that arm comes towards me, I intercept with this hand here. This hand's job is to keep this hand at bay, also shoving it down low so my bottom arm can come into the game, bumping that elbow into a bent configuration. So if his arm's straight, I need this arm bent and kinked in order to enter my arm saddle position. So we're just gonna take our palm, we're gonna put it right behind that elbow there and bending the arm. And notice how my arm's kind of X out in this shape. This is perfect. From here, I can start to raise my elbow, locking that gable grip, and again, using my knee to break their posture. And if I feel like I need to frame, we can frame, but usually we're gonna be looking to get into that space as soon as possible. Right away, intercepting that thumb, getting our figure 4 configuration with our legs so everything's nice and tight, and then once more, looking to break this arm with the push and pull grip. So everything pretty much stays the same. The only difference now is we're looking at how we can enter the arm saddle position with this new entry. So the other entry was a little bit more from either them pushing our leg down or us having already our attachments in the form of a no-gi lasso. Now let's say they're either reaching for us or they're framing us, and I'm gonna look to intercept this arm. So as this arm is coming towards me, I grab at the wrist with my cross hand, I bump that elbow up so that it's bent, and then I'm collapsing that elbow to my chest. Again, I'm gonna look to thread that leg over so I can get to my arm saddle position as soon as possible. If they roll over, follow them with your knees. There's so many different leg configurations we can implement, but most importantly, just make sure that we're following that rule of thumb of using our outside hip or our leg as a fulcrum. I don't want to use my groin to apply pressure to that elbow. I want to make sure I'm turning that thumb to the side so I can use that hard tissue, or at the very least, my leg, where I'm not gonna put myself in an uncomfortable position. So I'm here, boom, they're reaching for me, they roll, and we can get the break right there. So this is definitely a technique that you're gonna have to practice and build coordination for, because it's not like the other entries where you're dealing with more of a static position, be it them posting their hand, putting weight into it, or you having the no-gi lasso. This is a dynamic entry where you have to time it either as they're coming towards you or as they're planting their hand to frame you. So you have to make sure you're quick to intercept that hand and you're quick to bend that arm for the arm saddle position.